Hello, this is Wampambe Elijah from BBC, and we are in group. I'm representing group 9, showing you how we came up with scenario one of how to automate loan amortization in using Excel using the feature called VBA or Visual Basic. So editor. So now the first thing we did, we brainstormed the different layouts and we did some research on how the different forms look like, how you can create a form. For example, the login authentication, how we did it. We researched and even from knowledge of other people, and we came up with something like this, whereby we use the label here and a text box where the person is to put the username which was given in the question, which is BBC, and the password is to be put there. Then all the programs, all the coding was carried out in the command button, which we named login. So when you enter into the login, that's where you can see the program. So we all know that dim is used to declare the variable. So these are our variables, and the data type is string because it can allow both text and numbers. For example, a password can be Wampambe Elijah 123, Wampambe Elijah at 123, something like that. Then these are our variables which we have declared, and we gave them the location where they're going to be picking the data. For example, me shows that we're using the same form, which is the login form. Username, it is the name of the form. For example, it's the name of the text box. We renamed it to be username. Then then text, it shows that we're going to enter text into that text box. It's the same with the password. It's the same with the password. Then we used if to make sure that a person who enters um, the right information is the one who is allowed inside the program. So we used if username is BBC and the password is 2025, then the message login box, then the message box will produce login successful, and we use this VB information. It is like a sticker which I will show you. Then the access will be granted. Then this it allows you to go to another form. So you write the name of another form dot show. So it takes you to another form as soon as the access is granted. Now, else if the message box, if the information is wrong, the message box will bring invalid username and password. Let me run it very fast so that you can see. I put BBC BBC. Then I put the password to be 2025. When it logs in, this is the VB information I was talking about, and that's the message of login successful. Yeah, so that's it. Then the other thing, now the other form, the name of this form, which is uh, uh, the name of this form dot show, it takes you straight to this form. So if that is not there, this form will not appear after the successful button. All right. So then another thing we came up with this is then after there, we designed the loan entry form. So loan entry form, we put the different labels and the text boxes. And for this one, we made sure that the text boxes keep them at the same like naming. So text box one, text box two, three, four, five. Then the code was put in the submit. So if you put the submit, you will see that we declared our variables. Then we put this. This is to ensure that if there is no data put into our form, the form should print this word, please fill this field before submitting. So for example, if I run this and I don't enter anything, it's going to bring that. So it shows that I'm supposed to put something there. The other thing we did was after there we put this we put this if for this if for to make sure that the right data types are put there. For example, if you try putting letters into the now text box 3, it is our text box 3 is our is our loan. Now if you try putting letters in loan, it will not allow it, because you are supposed to put there numbers. So that's what we did here. So if this if not is numeric, so is numeric is what shows like it shows that it is the function for making sure the thing is in numbers. So if you say if not is numeric and you put any letters, the thing will produce this, please insert invalid loan. So let me try running it very fast. So if I put here like letters, then here I put numbers, then registration, then these are the same like this, you'll see they will give us this error that please put invalid. So this one is to allow the form to make sure that the users put the right data types in the form. Yeah, the other thing we did was then here we assigned the different values that our member ID, then we assign, yeah, like that. Then we put this was to make sure that there is no negative or zero put in our form. For example, you cannot have zero loan, you cannot have negative loan. So this is to make sure that there are no negatives. So for example, you can't have negative interest. Yeah, so that's what we did. Then this is showing us how to save this is to so now this remember we used WS as our shortcut for this worksheet. So our worksheet is here. This is the main worksheet. So we used WS to represent loan, to represent this loan application worksheet. So that's what you are seeing here. Now we wanted to we wanted to rename it to be loan application. Yeah, and also to get data from there. Another thing we did was um, now after there we because the question was asking us to create a separate like repayment schedule. So this is what we did. So when a person, for example, fills in the form, a different form is a different worksheet is formed, and it is renamed after the name of the person. So this code here, it's the one which is helping us. For example, sheet name, our sheet name will be the sheet name, which is the worksheet, will be the loan. Then this thing here, then the name of the person. Let me show it to you quickly. For example, if I feed in the ID 001 and a person is called Musisi, and the loan is, for example, 1 million and interest is like 15, and it will take like 10 months for him to pay. It will immediately create, it will immediately um, create a different, you see it has created a different worksheet, and it has also calculated the interest, the principal, and the ending balance. So yeah, since this video is supposed to be less than 10 minutes, that's why I'm rushing. So yeah, that's it. Then we used loops here. This is where we used our loops. For example, if a person is to pay the loan in 12 months, the period of 12 months, when you put in the loan payment month in the month, it will create. Let me show you. It will create. For example, in the other person, I said that he will pay in the 10 months. So this is the loop which created these numbers to be increasing until 10. Then they calculate the interest principal. So that's the importance of the loop. Yeah. Thank you very much for following. Thank you, Mr. Mujungu, for teaching us. Thank you.